finally, after 5 years of the toy line being around, we have gotten Finn McMissile and Holley Shiftwell in mini racer form. And we got both of them in the exact same wave, which honestly isn't too common for the mini racers. Usually when they're doing cars that are closely related, they release one way before the other, like Rusty and Dusty were released like a good year apart. After we saw leaks for the mini of Finn McMissile, I assumed it would be a long time until we saw Holley, but it turned out they were released in the exact same wave of 3-packs, which is really nice and something that I wish Mattel did more often. And what an interesting 3-pack to put Holley in. I believe this one is officially labeled as one of their Around the World 3-packs, something that I talked about earlier on this year when I reviewed the first Around the World 3-pack with Lightning, Union Jack Ramone, and Soapy Mater, was the amount of possibilities with these Around the World themed 3-packs. You could take basically any 3 characters from Cars 2, and it would work because the theme is around the world. Compare that to the Finn McMissile pack, which I believe is labeled as a Secret Agents 3-pack. That includes Finn, Mater, and Sidley. Yeah, I love these Around the World 3-packs, and hopefully they keep on doing them and keep on adding more of a variety of cars. Of course, in addition to Holley, you have World Grand Prix McQueen, who, of course, is becoming very common, but I don't mind. He's a really cool one when it comes to custom making. You do a lot with him. And this pack also includes Funny Car Mater, which will be a great incentive for collectors because he was previously exclusive to last summer's big 15-pack. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I still see that 15-pack basically every time I go to Target. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten a big mini multi-pack since then, and yeah, I still always see that pack on store shelves, so this pack is just going to make that one continue to warm pegs until, I don't know, maybe it'll get on clearance or something. I doubt it, though. I did already have that 15-pack, so this Funny Car Mater is a duplicate for me. It'll be interesting to see what I decide to do with it in terms of customs. Of course, every duplicate I get, I try to make into a custom. I don't know. I think the Disney store I know did some non-canon custom Funny Car Mater paint jobs that they released, so maybe I'll try to make him into one of those. That could be pretty cool. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another review. Today we're going to take a look at the new mini racers, Holley Shiftwell Around the World 3-pack, whatever you want to call it, which of course includes Holley Shiftwell, World Grand Prix McQueen, and Funny Car Mater. Holley here is just the star of the show. So great to finally get her. One of the most significant characters missing in mini racer form, and I think she looks great. Mattel has famously struggled with Holley's color scheme. Her original release was a bit too purple. The 2020 correction was awful. And her 2022 release, which I don't have, she's available in an online exclusive starter pack 5-pack, looks, I think, really good. It might be the best paint job they've done for her. But I think this mini looks even better. She's not too pink, she's not too purple, and she has a really nice metallic paint job. I think, honestly, they nailed Holley's color scheme on this mini racer even better than they did on her 2022 release. Moving on to the back, we've got Holley Shiftwell, of course, marked in blue as she's the new release. They no longer mark that on the packaging, on the front, but it is still marked on the back, of course, highlighted in blue, because she is the new release, or exclusive release, Lightning with Racing Wheels, and Hot Rod Mater, still labeled as Hot Rod Mater instead of Funny Car Mater. But, you know, there's a very inconsistent history with Funny Car Mater's name. Mattel previously has called him Funny Car Mater, but they've called him other things on other toy lines they've done. It's pretty confusing. Hot Rod Mater, though, really sort of fits with the modern Cars naming conventions. Although, you know, it kind of makes him fit in with, like, Hot Rod Steve Herschel, which it doesn't really fit. Mater's actually souped up. Hot Rod Steve Herschel is just a car with flames painted on him that shouldn't have flames painted on him. I need to get over that. It's been a year. Anyway, we'll take a look at Hot Rod Mater first. Actually, no, we'll start with World Grand Prix McQueen. You always got to start with the McQueen. He's the least interesting one, unless I didn't already have him, like in the next pack we'll be reviewing. Anyway, here's World Grand Prix McQueen. This is maybe my third, definitely my third. I unfortunately never found the Carla Veloso 3-pack, which also included him, but that's alright, because Carla is now in a new 3-pack from this most recent wave that also includes Raul Cerul, so very excited to pick that up. We'll be getting 2 World Grand Prix racers at once. We've got Hudson Hornet Piston Cup logo there. Very nice translation of McQueen's mold. Lightyear tires, World Grand Prix 95, all the details you'd expect to see on him. Lightning signature up there, World Grand Prix on the back. Just going to quickly go through this guy. We've reviewed him a good few times by now. Powered by All in All. There is his other side. There is a look at the base, looking very nice. And then we move on to Hot Rod Mater, or Funny Car Mater as he was originally labeled. I don't have the original diecast for this guy, and I did a more in-depth review of him last year when I first got him than I'll be doing here. But he's a very nice mold, actually different from their Tokyo Mater release. He's going to be a pain to repaint, but he is very cool and a staple of Cars toy lines. They love making this Mater. I would have preferred Materhosen or Dracula Mater, but this one is still really nice. And the fact that he's a completely different mold than the Mini Tokyo Mater is really nice. Again, for a more detailed review, check out that 15-pack review I did last summer. We got his big engine up there, great determined expression. All these flames on the side, tow Mater and on the side, souped up wheels. Or his back wheels, I think his back wheels might be bigger than his front wheels. Got the exhaust there, this flame design on the back, on the sides, all over, and he still has his classic A113 license plate. There's a look at his other side, probably identical to this side, yeah, pretty sure in terms of the flame designs. And there is a look at the base, and finally, the one you've all been waiting for, Mini Holley. Look at her, she's great, she's absolutely adorable. Now, my Holley, unfortunately, has a broken mirror. Happened a few years ago while I was filming a Cars Adventures episode. I think a string got tied around it and knocked it off. So I was interested in seeing how they translate her mirrors, which are plastic insert pieces. They're actually part of the metal mold on her Mini. She has a great shape here, really translated well. Again, I absolutely love that color scheme. Knock it out of here, we don't like you. I absolutely love the color scheme and the shininess of the car. Not full metallic, but definitely shinier and more accurate to Holley in the movie. Is the color 100% perfect? I don't know. The thing with Holley is, it's no wonder they could never really get her color right, because it really changes from scene to scene. I'm just happy to have her, and I think that she looks incredible. And she translated so well to Mini Racer form. She's got a really, really adorable smile there. She doesn't have the defined lips that are a pretty prominent part of her mouth design in the movie, but it's pretty small. It's fine, not really a big deal. There is a look at her side, of course, with her iconically shaped wheels. On the back, the license plate reads HS1201. Of course, accurate to the original. Got a little logo there. Some other things. Looks like a Holley Shiftwell sort of signature. There's a look at the other side. And finally, there's a look at her base. Look! Whoa! They actually detailed her base. Holley in the movie has these two little pads. You don't really see them underneath her in the movie, of course, but they put it on the diecast, because in the movie, she has these two pads that slide out from her base and then connect to her wheels. One of those pads is included as an accessory with Holley with screen, of course. So for the diecast, they added the tracks and the little pads where they come out of, and they put that on her Mini as well. They didn't include the little pads, but they included the tracks that they would move on. That's really cool. Such a nice detail. I've never seen them really detail the base of a Mini like that. Of course, I guess they all have some little definition lines, but it's so cool to see a detail like that in Mini form. I talk a lot about how much I love the Mini Racers, okay? I'm probably one of the most, frequently... I probably do Mini Racer videos a lot more often than some other Cars channels. But it's because I really do love them, and I think that Holley here looks great. I think she's probably one of my favorite Mini Racer releases in recent memory, and that's saying something, because each new wave of packs is always so exciting for me. Seeing what cars they make into Mini form, I love it. I have so much fun with collecting Mini Racers, and just seeing what crazy characters they choose to make next, or what major characters they choose to make next. And Holley here just looks so great. You know, every wave has so many good releases, and Holley here is no exception. She is an incredible looking Mini Racer, and I can't wait to get Finn McMissile. Very excited to find that pack. Hopefully that happens soon. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye now.